NBA, how you been, man?
I've been good. Just enjoying life.
Hell yeah.
I've been around the past few weeks, but good to be back.
I heard you've been, going on some dates, hanging out with some chicks.
Yeah, I've been doing well on the dating apps recently.
Okay, tell me about that. I've thought about it for myself in LA.
I think you took good for that, Danny. Danny, you think they'd let you in Raya? They denied me, of course, but
You're a shady bastard. I don't know. Well, let's talk to NBA about it.
No.
And then we'll
Are you on Raya by chance?
I've been on Hinge, Bumble, and Tinder. I've had the most success on Hinge so far.
Hinge seems to be the leader of the pack right now.
It's the
Through all
best.
the hotter chicks.
Yeah, there's a lot of hot chicks.
A lot of people at the shows meet on Hinge.
Yeah, I've seen some hot chicks with some guys that they met on Hinge, and the chicks are like wife material.
Oh yeah,
which wife material? What is that, like a 7.5 and up?
Yeah, it's 7.5 and up. And it looks like she has some kind of a fitness thing going.
Yeah,
for long term, good looks, a girl has to kind of like working out. That's just the truth. Fez, keep that one in mind.
So you've been on Hinge, and what's the move? What's the NBA mic opener?
Yeah,
NBA mic opener. I've had a prompt on my Hinge profile now. It says I want a girl that talks too much.
Ooh,
and girls love talking a lot,
bro. That's genius.
Yeah,
they all like talking.
So
to
they
him.
usually will like reply to that.
Yeah.
And then usually I go from there. I try to get a date or plan something out like immediately, or just move off the app if like they like look good enough.
Smart
to text.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, to text, and then
so you're not associated with all the other scumbags they're talking to on there.
No, asking for Snapchats.
Right.
Even an Instagram follow. I don't really want to do that either.
Instagram follow. I'm trying to think about that, because for me personally, I don't know if my YouTube thing is a liability or an asset, but it is the reality of the situation. So it's probably better just to get that out on the table and let the girl take it or leave it. For me personally, but
yeah, dude. I mean, me and Danny probably run into this too. If I meet a girl out in the world and she seems like a nice young lady and we hit it off, when she finds my little Instagram page or does a little Google. She might.
Leo Dottavio accused of sexual harassment in the year 2019.
Read the article, bitch. Read it. I said you need my big dick in 2010. Okay, but the thing is, like, yeah. So then they're gone. I'm gone. I'm done. So it's like,
You think any girls who are a size queen see that? They're like, oh, at least he's got a big dick.
I think there's definitely. I think girls that like our channel probably think like that, but not so much. Not so much in the real world.
I'll give girls on the dating apps my Instagram, like only if they like ask for it, because like sometimes they'll want your Instagram just so they can kind of investigate you.
Yeah, I tried to give you some free clout, dude, and you didn't accept it. You're the only one that didn't, because it's Wee Man accepted the invite, dude. In the picture with Wee Man, me, you, Danny, I asked you to be a part of that. So then your Instagram would just like,
way to go, Austin.
It would go on your page. It's got 7,000 likes. You should probably
idiot.
Can I do it now?
You could do it now.
It's too late.
You
We've
could do
rescinded
it
the offer. Uninvite him.
Yeah,
Uninvite him.
I'm gonna uninvite you.
No,
Fuck
I'm
you.
gonna do it right
You better
now.
fucking do it, dude.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, look at your request from me, dude, on your Instagram. You should be able to do it.
So NBA, you get off the app, which I agree with that. You go to text, and then you're very hasty. Not hasty makes it sound like it's a bad thing, but you're quick to set something up so that this isn't in la la land still. Like, you make it concrete.
Yeah, I try to see their vibe. A lot of the times the girls are kind of like flaky or not really like looking to. They just want to talk, get like an Instagram follow, do something.
Yeah,
But,
get their ego validated.
You can definitely tell the girls that were like want to like meet and stuff like that. So it's pretty easy to like kind of put the girls in like their categories, I guess. And then then I usually make some plans, and then
What kind of plans are we talking about for the first date mostly?
I've gotten sushi, I've gotten yogurt.
Nice.
I've just hung out at my place too.
That's aggressive.
I'm pretty
they were down.
lax. Yeah. I try to get it back at my place, of course. But
Yeah.
You try to get that as the date.
somewhere in Long Beach would be nice. Yeah.
So
you can get it back to your place.
I'm going to throw this out there for the young men.
course.
I've told Leo this move. It's the shadiest move there is for a first date. There was a guy that I read his PDF. His name was Paul Janka. And his entire theory was that women work on a disqualifying paradigm and men work on a qualifying paradigm. What does that mean? It means that men qualify women. In our head, all we do is come up with reasons to bang them. She's got a nice ass, nice tits. Oh my God, those are some blowjob lips if I've ever seen them. It's just all we want is to have sex. Women, until you have had sex with them, they are looking for red flags. They're looking for their icks, is now the common idiom.
Got a lot of them.
So if they come to your place and there's a shit ring around your toilet and your bed's not made and you're like Dino and you got half a mattress.
Why does he still have half a mattress? It's been a year or something.
Those are all going to trigger a woman's disqualifying paradigm.
Yeah.
Or maybe you just say something about what you do for a living or your ex-girlfriend. Women are complex animals. The point is, it's a minefield you're wading through. But once you've made love to a woman, women are looking to now justify their sex act.
Yep.
They don't want to think they're whores. They want to... Suddenly, they're giving you the benefit of the doubt. That's why, like, once you hook up with a girl, usually the ball is in your court as to whether or not you want to date her.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty easy once you've hooked up with a girl. Usually when you're like, hey, I had a great time, you're going to receive a, hey, I had a great time back. You want to hang out again later this week? Yeah, I want to hang out again later this week. Suddenly they're like, his cock was only 1.5 inches long, but, he really ate my pussy well. And there was that shit ring in his toilet, but, he says he has aspirations to be a famous Yu-Gi-Oh streamer. Mm-hmm. Maybe he'll have more money to hire a maid someday. Mm-hmm. So Paul Janka, to bring it on home here, his theory was, I need to have sex with women as soon as possible.
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah, I do agree.
So let me just say what his move was, because it's the shadiest fucking move ever. He would schedule drinks or dinner with chicks, and he would give them the address of his apartment. They would get there like, oh, hey, is this the restaurant? And he'd be like, no, I left my shoes upstairs. I need to go grab them real quick. Want to come up? I'll make you a drink. And the idea was just to get him up into his apartment and start pouring drinks, or just get him up there and hang out and watch a movie and just try to get down to business as soon as possible before his bullshit started stinking.
I mean, that's kind of what NBA Mike's doing in a way, right? I mean,
yeah, somewhat. I mean, I live by myself, so I can keep it pretty clean.
Nice.
So it's usually they pretty much know what they're getting into when they pull up, though.
Yeah.
Do they? Do you advertise?
I got catfish recently too.
You got catfish?
How'd that go?
Fat girl, was she skinny in the picture?
Wait, but I want to I want to hear about the catfish. But when you say that fucking chicks know what they're getting into, is your bio BBC looking to throw down on some white slit?
No, I was thinking the same thing, because it's like, dude, we're all jealous of the ability of a black man to have their very own style of game. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard there was a comedian that used to do like how a black guy could just go up to a girl and be like, "Hey, baby, you smell like peaches," but imagine Danny saying that to a girl. Oh, it's over. Like, you smell like peaches.
But dude, even guys though, I was just hanging out with Ethan from Sus Dudes.
Yeah.
In Sacramento, and him and I were hanging out at a Target, and he was going up to chicks running pickup lines, and they were all super whack, really hey, I think I've seen you before in my dreams.
Oh God.
Shit like that. And I was like, dude, just go up and say something interesting. See this? And I pointed to one of the models they had in the women's underwear section. She was obese. I was like, go up to a chick and ask why all the fucking models are fat.
That's funny.
That's a way better pickup line. And he did that, and of course the chick started dying laughing and gave her his phone number.
Yeah, there we go.
So but we need to talk about the catfish.
Yeah. But also, is there a world where can you just turn on hey man, you're having a good time? Because I had a black friend who used to be a stripper, and he told me straight up there's a lot of white women and Latinas and everything that just it's their fantasy to sleep with a black guy one time. So you do get a lot of the one time,
more than one time,
or more than one time. But what I'm saying is you are kind of you're a sort of a fantasy women want to try. I don't know. Is there something to that?
Yeah, I think there is. But I mean, I'm probably not that.
But you're 7 feet tall, bro. What are you talking about? You probably are that.
Yeah, I think they do want a tall guy. I think that's probably. I'm not gonna say maybe it's more the black thing necessarily.
Sure. Sure.
Because I can get a blacker guy than me, of course.
It'd be funny if there was a sliding scale and you could like fucking rate yourself.
Idris is, who is like the blackest guy? Probably like Akon is pretty. I would say he's one of the blacker guys around, and a huge pimp apparently, just a giant pimp.
Pull up
Is he in
Antoine
Africa still?
Dixon, the skater
he is,
Antoine
bro.
Dixon,
I
Austin.
heard he's doing well.
But so tell us about the catfishing NBA, Mike. While Austin pulls up Antoine Dixon,
dude.
he's like the
gonna be a
blackest guy
billionaire,
ever.
dude.
I hope she's not seeing this, but I don't think she would. But I'm actually like still
Videos.
talking to her.
You're still talking to her, a girl you got.
I'm still talking to her. She was like 25, I think.
Go to skating with Antoine Dixon, like the fourth one. Is that Moose? Is that our boy Moose, friend of the channel, dude?
I think it is. Dude.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Shit.
That video's blowing up, by the way. The skate video, it's got like,
I love that video.
yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that. It's got like 330,000
Mitch
views.
Mitch is a fan of that video too.
It's blowing up, dude. It's fucking. Let's see. We're gonna get to your catfish story. I'm sorry, NBA. I didn't
you're
interrupt
good.
you, man. Yeah, I think that's the
freaking
shot we
skate
used for the
park.
thumbnail.
And it just happens to be like
Find
all the pros
Antoine
got-
Dixon, dude. He used to be so black. He'd get arrested all the time. He would just like get wasted drunk on skate tours. Did Moose clickbait us, dude? There he is. There he is.
Damn, man. I hate warming up, dude. It sucks.
Oh, we gotta mic him, dude.
Or do you feel like, well,
That's the thing, though. Is like when I don't try, it doesn't get more views. When I try really hard, you
You
get
can pause it,
no views.
Austin. He had really good hard flips too, which are like the blackest trick in skateboarding. A hard flip has so much steez.
You just jump high as
You
fuck.
need to jump high.
Yeah, seriously. Like you do need fucking hops to hard flip, and every black skater always has like a hard flip that's insanely beautiful. Just like pull up Kareem Campbell doing a hard flip. Oh, look at that steez, dude.
Damn.
That is the blackest trick in skateboarding.
They're just
Oh
elevating.
my
dude.
god, that's a ghetto bird. It's a-
Elevating.
Yeah, because
fucking-
he did the little twist at the end.
yeah, hard flip 180. All right, so you got catfish NBA.
Yeah, she was like 25 or so. Another like one of the chicks who just you can tell when they really, really want it when they like message you like, hey, like do you want to like hop on FaceTime and shit. I like never FaceTime too, and she got me on the FaceTime. I can tell that she was a little bit big. But
Do you mind? I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
I mind.
Be honest now.
I say I mind, but I still did it.
of course.
I still did it, and she came back the next week too.
Rat
Hell
pussy
yeah.
style big?
No, no.
You're an asshole. God damn it.
Okay, so when you say she came over, like, you don't have to dox this girl, but what generally happened with
She said that she's before this. She planned to come to my house maybe like a couple days before. She like came home like late. Didn't decide to come. I was like, didn't really sweat it. Whatever. She said that she didn't have sex on the first date too. Wasn't even really expecting.
Did that turn out to be true?
Of course not. Who says that?
That
If you
is
say that, it's clearly gonna happen.
that's
It's gonna
true.
happen. Yeah, it's funny when a girl says that. It's like, dude, if she's thinking about it, then it's probably gonna happen.
That is
you know?
true. That seems to be a
always
universal. Write that down, Fez. That's true for the future. If a girl says she's not, well,
Wait a second.
In your case,
No, wait a second, dude. Also, Fez is gonna be like, there was a girl and she said no, and I said yes.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
That's what Danny said.
Fez, if her eyes are really big, Fez, and she has her hands held out,
No. No, okay.
that's
Nah, you always gotta ask for consent, Fez, all right?
Oh,
she's gotta say yes.
so. NBA, tell me, what's your move? What's your escalation? What's your phase shift? How do you go from sitting there watching a movie like, oh yeah, Keanu Reeves, he's a good actor? How do you go from there to like, you know?
I'd say I generally have pretty bad escalation, like in public settings, like at bars and stuff like that.
It's harder.
just to close. But when we were chilling in the house, we were just like sitting on the couch, kind of just put my arm around her, start grabbing the thigh a little bit, maybe something like that, and then you get closer. And then she ended up just grabbing me though. That was how that one ended.
Hell yeah.
What part of you did she grab?
My neck, and just kind of threw me on top of her.
Oh,
That was
wow.
pretty-
Good,
pretty
because if it was vice versa, he would have had some spinal problems. Dude. Sounds like a big bitch.
So, Danny, is there a part of you that says when NBA Mike says like, yeah, when girls come up, they know what they're getting into or whatever? Do you think just he's getting gnarly on it? He's just getting real black on him, dude. Just
Do you ever put on a character a little bit?
Hey, what up, babe?
I don't. I do sometimes, like over like the dating app, like messages.
Sure.
I mean, just to be like, just to act like maybe just like turn it up a little bit.
Sure.
I tend to notice the messages that get like the best responses from the chicks always seems to be the one that you're like, should I send it, or like even like hesitant about. Those are always the ones that are best to send.
Chicks, dude,
I agree with that.
It's so annoying because in the age of Me Too, every guy is like super guarded. Leo, I know this never affected you, mister. You need my big dick. But like every guy is guarded about what they send on text. I know I am, but 100% chicks are arguably dirtier than us.
They're dirty, dude.
So
Especially
dirty
nowadays. And I think there's a porn problem with them too. I don't think anybody talks about it because they don't. But dude, every girl watches porn like heavily. I don't know if they.
I don't know if that's true.
I have yet to meet.
I think they just lie about it.
About a quarter of women self-report that they watch porn versus I don't know.
A quarter of women
90.
is still a lot, though.
A quarter?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't remember how often they said they watch it. I'm just telling myself it's not a lot because I don't want them being exposed to those giant cocks, dude. I don't want them even knowing those things exist.
I've had girls tell me about certain porn stars that have very average cocks that they really like and that they watch a lot.
I don't know any porn stars with very average cocks.
Apparently,
There's a
chicks
guy.
mainly watch lesbian porn, so there's
Good.
no cock at all.
Good. Maybe they're watching trans porn. That's
That's
Yeah.
fucked, dude. You find out your chick watches trans porn all
that's
the
a lot.
time.
It's a lot to unpack, dude. I used to say this a lot. I think I said it in one of my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu videos. I told a kid this, but if you're watching a trans video where a trans chick with a dick fucks another chick, it's okay because there's nothing gay there.
That's super heterosexual, yeah.
It's super because there's an extra pair of tits.
Yep.
There's an extra pair of tits.
Yep.
So NBA, did you throat fuck this girl?
Oh my god.
No, I did not. I did not throw fuck her. No, but
wore a condom?
she did give some great head though.
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I wore a condom.
You work on him smart. There
For the
are
blowjob? No. Okay.
Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, there you got to know when it's right to unwrap, and usually the answer to when it's right to unwrap is she Asian? Or that's the
I think when
question.
if she has a good job and she makes like, I think if good family or good job can go either way. Like if her dad would gill her if she gets pregnant, which is a lot of, there's a lot of Middle Eastern girls that might favor that, or even white girls. But
Yeah.
or if they make a lot of money too, it seems like they don't want to give that up because it's like then they know they're gonna have to go on like maternity leave and like also like the kid's gonna be expensive. So I feel like girls that make a lot of money are.
Yeah. It sounds like Mrs. Big Girl Catfish. Yeah, you got to wear a condom with her.
Fez, nothing like
Yeah.
filling up a chick, dude, with your own very own semen, dude. And one day you're gonna do that.
Until then, you can use mine.
then, yeah.
You can just put it in the baby bottle and you can kind of insert it.
He's like, hold up, I'm about to come. Pulls out, grabs a bottle of your juice.
Oh my god, he would do it.
Oh
dude.
my God. What if dude, what if we had like a Genghis Khan style hustle where we just had a bunch of underlings putting our jizz in.
Scott a genius, dude. Fuck it. As long as we're not paying for him at the end.
Leo's
of the day,
like
you know what I mean?
selling his you and Leo are like selling your genetics.
We could. I mean, I feel like a sperm bank would be happy to have us.
I don't know. I got rejected in college from a sperm bank.
But wait, were you
Why?
like smoking or anything, or like would
No,
they?
no.
Why did they reject you?
So you needed to know a lot about your family history. I didn't do any fucking research. So I was just like, oh yeah, grandfather on my mother's side died by musket wound. Like just that's the kind of shit I was putting in. And then you had to write down all your sexual partners.
Oh.
But it only gave you 4 spaces. So like I obviously lied and said I had exactly 4 sexual partners. Like at age 23 in my senior year of college, which is fucking horseshit. But yeah, I had to jerk off once in a little room with like some 15-year-old fucking FHM magazines. And then the sample didn't take. So I had to come back and beat off again.
And they never paid you for that.
Never paid me
That's
for my
insane.
labor.
You got hustled, dog.
Insane.
What if the
got
fucking
hustled.
receptionist just liked me and she just fucking funneled it all into her own cunt?
Oh, dude, I've fantasized about what happened at it. Well,
She will say
Stifler.
that she got the prize in the end.
That's right. That was a compliment, right, Fez? She got the prize.
There's
Yeah,
that
hell yeah.
Fez that I mean, you've probably, I don't know if you ever saw, I think it's Euro Trip or one of those movies, but it's the Stifler character. It's the guy that plays Stifler. He asked for
American
help.
Pie.
It's not American Pie. It's he asked for help at one of those jerk off clinics, and then the nurse comes in.
Road Trip.
Road Trip. There we go. See, I knew he. Damn, you really.
Is
you
Road
knew it was
Trip,
up.
is Road Trip the one where there's like the lead actor is like a foot shorter than the lead woman? It's weird. It's kind of hard to believe.
But anyway, the woman comes in and then makes him come from anal stimulation.
Oh man,
Yeah, that would
did my
be
fantasy just get brought up?
It's your fantasy. We should probably pull it up, dude. Road Trip. I guess sperm bank scene. It's pretty funny the way.
Copyright hit.
Yeah. It would it.
Yeah, we don't.
There,
need it.
never mind, dude.
Just
It's pretty funny.
We
Scene.
painted a good enough picture right there. We painted a good
maybe on the Patreon podcast. Check that out.
picture.